kind of like come to my level a little bit and just talk to me like a natural person. It will save you a lot of heartache in the long run, and you're just running about there every single day, but you're still living paycheck to paycheck like me. But yeah, y'all, this is like a quick like venting session, so get into it. I'm seriously not vibing with my job, not too much anymore. So let's talk about lovely people out there. So everyone, be sure to subscribe, like, comment, and turn on your bell notifications, okay? To see whenever I do upload and post a new video for you lovely people out there from my lovely self here on this side of the internet, here on the land of YouTube. So get into it. Like, look, y'all, I'm ready to trim down, shave down my head to start over with a fresh regrow of a cool new afro where it's more organized, and I'm paying attention to the growth, y'all, and wearing something over my head at night, like a do-rag, my pink velvet do-rag of sorts, you know, and I'm ready to just go sleep right here, right now during the midday while my babes, my boyfriend, my love is at work right now to close down his retail store like around 9 to 10:30, so he's not gonna be back for a minute. So I'm probably gonna take a nap until then, so yeah. but in today's video, I'm gonna be talking about why, honestly, I just can't do 9 to 5s. I just can't really like live up to the social conduct of a job anymore, the pleasantries and stuff like that. Because I can be a very optimistic, positive person. I show that in my videos, y'all. I love to be that, very natural, very genuine, and very much to the people I want to interact with. But when it's to like people that I have to interact with and have to be team playership with, and sometimes they're just too overjoyed or trying to bring up the morale, especially if it's a manager and things of that nature, it can get a little bit stale, and it can get a little bit, you know, gritting, and it can get very maybe annoying or irritating when you have to be like this chippery person of yourself when you're like, I feel like I had a bad night. Like, I know you're trying to like make me happy and stuff like that, but kind of like come to my level a little bit and just talk to me like a natural person, and not like someone who's usually over chippery, this, that, so forth. And sometimes, you know, people are just like that, but I don't know. I feel like I'm not too overly chippery, because I look at people here on YouTube who can be very much of like, I don't mess with that person. You know, a little bit of negative vibes here and there, but it can be a little bit funny, you know, just real. And really, you know, not being so corporate talk, and not being so like you like never seen any gloom or doom in your life, you know, type of talk. It's like, we have some positive talks here and there, but let's talk real. And I can only do this with people outside of work, like, honestly. That's why I'm just so ready just to like quit my 9 to 5 job. It's paying the bills right now, so I really do need it right now, but I'm so glad I'm following my dream of being a YouTuber right here, right now. It's gonna like really expand opportunities for me here on the land of YouTube. And these are my update analytics so far of how the channel's going, y'all. And of course, we can make it better. Subscribe, and of course, you know, be sure to watch hours for my watch hours to go up. I thank y'all for your free support here on these streets of sorts, so greatly appreciate that. Yeah, but gonna celebrate when we get to 500 subscribers, of course. I don't know what, but it's probably like an announcement if it's not really like anything I can really buy at the moment within my budget, but just me being real and transparent with y'all. But yeah, but I think that's what a lot of people talk about with 9 to 5s, and I'm just now seeing that with this job. Like, I feel like me getting back into like my creative craft with YouTube and social media in general, it really made me not really want to prioritize my job too much anymore mentally. And I was just getting very annoyed at work. You know, it was like, I just want to focus, be in my own lane. And people are trying to like goof off of me, try to make me happy, but I wasn't really feeling it. I was kind of feeling tired. I'm working 2 hours of sleep, you know, but I'm trying to be cordial. And there's so much cordialness I can do. And for me, I always make myself known just naturally to not be the guy who like lashes out. But I have had my ups and downs at this Mickey D's before. But I was like rebound back, being like that chippery guy, asking people if they're okay, being like, you can do it, we can get through this shift. And it's just like, excuse me. And it's almost like, what did I do? But at the same time, this is like my work self. Oh, I ate a lot of snacks today. But yeah, that's why I'm like, if I can just be a recluse, be alone with my babes, doing work on YouTube, social media, my art as my source of incomes, like, I'm gonna be very overjoyed. You know, and I'm sure y'all relate to me on this about jobs, about 9 to 5s, and how you may not be able to do it. You know, search to see what your talent is. If you already know what your talent is, really dive deep into your craft and monetize that. It'll save you a lot of heartache in the long run with jobs in general, and trying to keep up these social conduct relationships with your peers that you may not even hang out with outside of work. That stresses you out when you leave work and you're just running about there every single day because you're like, I just need a paycheck, but you're still living paycheck to paycheck like me. Not even saving up for any emergency funds. And you're like, I need something better than this. And it's like, monetize yourself, baby. Just monetize yourself. You know, I support you and whatever you're trying to do out there, like how I am, and you can make your wishes and dreams come true with enough hard work, enough, you know, putting yourself out there. And that's like marketing and promoting yourself. You know, you're T, okay? You're a W, you're winning the game. But yeah, y'all, this is like a quick like venting session. Like I was just feeling like in these emotions right now. Like it's so funny because like I wanted the channel to be like almost like a spiritual channel at first, where it's like positive, optimistic vibes, not really gonna talk about work here and there, but that's part of my life. Like majority of my life is at work. I have to be there for 6 hours out of my day, 7 hours to 8 hours out of my day. You know, and I want to say I love the job down, but at times it gets me going. You know, it gets me feeling a type of way sometimes. The type of positions I'm in, I'm kind of like, I'd rather be in these other positions because I feel like I'm more better for it. You know, like I'm a jack of all trades, been working at a lot of Mickey D's for so many years. And yeah, and go to show, I know some people may comment, of course, I believe in it too, you know. It's like, don't hold too much loyalty in too many companies, of course. You know, I do like Mickey D's. I like their style, their flair, what type of uniforms you can wear from their certified vendor outfit websites of sorts. Like they got some nice little style to them, you know. I do love like their cool alumni jacket, of course, you know, wanted to get that at some point for $180, you know, cheap in my mindset in the sense of like what money I can make for myself in the future with YouTube and other things of that nature. If I'm really busting my tail, my butt to, aka my booty to get there, you know, y'all. But yeah, and of course, again, the people there have been cool. I've been able to like work with them long enough to really know them, this, that, and so forth. But when I feel like you work on your craft, the wear and tear of 9 to 5 just hits you, no matter how nice the people are there to you. Just the job itself just wears on you because you're like, you don't have your mindset prioritizing that job too much anymore. You're not really in it to win at the job no more. For me, I was just in it to make it through the day and put all my energy in my job to get the heck out of there, to run about there afterwards. You know, be nice and cordial to the people and leave. But sometimes that social conduct gets you when you're not feeling it today, you haven't had enough sleep, and they're like, oh, are you feeling okay? Are you feeling good? Are you feeling okay? Are you feeling good? And they want you to goof off of them and you're just not feeling it, but you refuse to like say that you don't want to goof off, you know, because you feel like you can't say it in a respectful manner, like me. You know, yeah, I've had some weird anger stuff, like anger issues in the past, you know. It's like I'm not someone who has never argued with someone a day in my life. Like I won't put myself to ever be like I'm that type of positive individual. You know, I feel like you should really delve into all facets of your being. And that's just me being real. And I like realness. And sometimes with this whole social conductness at work, and this is at every job, no matter it's from fast food, minimum wage work up to like the fancier CEO, executive, like executive assistant / office type jobs. It's like, it'll kick your butt every single time because you're like, I don't want to do this. I just want to talk real to my coworkers. And sometimes you can, But sometimes if they see you as a certain person, it seems like they just won't be able to understand you. And at the same time, I'm an adult too. I'm 32, and sometimes people see me as like a 20-year-old, because I have this youthful flair about me. And not like I'm trying to do this on purpose, but because I think I look good at my own aesthetic that looks like I'm in my 20s still, I guess. I don't know. And if I look like I'm in my 30s, cool beans, yo. As long as I look good while doing all this business. Anyways, this has been it, y'all. It's just been a venting session. Yeah. I don't know if this were to go viral. I really don't care. At the end of the day, I just really want to be a YouTuber. I just want to be really like a public figure. And that's all I really want while being like an artist at the same time, But besides that, peace and love to everyone throughout the world. Love y'all. And y'all stay lovely as ever, okay? Because I will try to be from this day going forward. And wish me luck in being a future hermit crab. Shall we?